Dynamic, flexible, and of the highest quality in every respect. The Dynastic series from Holzherr is the machining center for complete panel machining in the nesting process. Thanks to the enormous versatility in its different equipment variants, the CNC series can be adapted to any desired operating mode and the most varied degrees of automation. The classic versions of the Dynastic 7505 and Dynastic 7507 offer the space-saving and versatile standalone solution for the entire spectrum of CNC machining. Thanks to its modern safety concept, the machining center can be placed anywhere in the room or in a corner to save space. This makes it just as easy to load the machine table using a sheet transport trolley or vacuum lifter as it is to remove the finished nest from all sides in the classic variant. The Dynastic series offers the right equipment and machine size for every panel format and the most diverse materials. The machine table of the Dynastic 7505 can process panels up to 1600 mm in depth and is available for panel lengths of 3100 mm, 3700 mm, as well as 6250 mm. For European panel sizes and special formats, the Dynastic 7507 with a machining depth of 2200 mm and machining lengths of 3100 mm, 3700 mm, as well as 4600 mm is exactly the right choice. In the push variant, a height controller pusher simultaneously serves to clean the nested workpieces and automatically transport them to the fixed pusher table. With the upgrade to the motorized conveyor belt, you can achieve even higher productivity. The machining table is thus immediately available again for the next plate, and the operator can remove the finished workpieces easily and quickly. The lift variants of the Dynastic are perfectly equipped for processing complete plate stacks with very high plate throughput. The lifting table positions itself hydraulically, and the front edge of the panel is measured for automatic dimensional correction when it is drawn onto the machine table. At the end of the machining program, the finished nest is pushed onto the conveyor belt and a new plate is picked up from the lifting table at the same time. This creates an efficient workflow with the highest possible productivity. In the automatic version, the Dynastic can be seamlessly integrated into an automatic plate storage system. The Holzherr StoreMaster system can support series production just as efficiently as the colorful mix of materials for batch size 1. The machining center requests the required plates fully automatically from the plate storage system, which takes over the complete material management and the material and employee-friendly handling. The extreme dynamics and high pulling power of the powerful 10.3 kilowatt spindle ensure optimum milling results and short machining cycles in carcass furniture construction. For even more performance, the 15 kilowatt power spindle is responsible. With it, you can easily machine solid wood materials as well as composite materials and plastics with the highest quality. Get the ultimate in nesting performance with the liquid-cooled 16 kilowatt spindle that won't back down from any task, including multi-shift operation. With the optional and fully interpolating C-axis, absolutely flexible results are achieved on the machining center. And these can be seen from any angle. Maximum flexibility is offered by the linear tool changer with up to 12 places for tools up to 160 mm diameter. For the special Clamex unit, the swiveling XY changer can also be ordered. The solution for inserting the Clamex pockets in the panel edges is unique. A specially designed tool mills a circular pocket and the pockets for the P-system to the left and right of it in a single operation. The BetterNest freeform software nests the workpieces for optimum material utilization and shortest cycle times. The insertion of the Clamex milling cuts in the X and Y directions in the surface can be done either with the pin cutter or, for maximum tool life and optimum machining quality, milled with the side milling cutter. With the versatile Cabino furniture connector too, you have various options for inserting the cloud-shaped recess. Whether drilling or milling, the choice is yours. The fixed chip nesting fitting has proven itself as an alternative to the dowel. No matter which nesting fitting you use, everything is possible on the Dynestic. No matter which nesting fitting you use, everything is possible on the Dynestic. The Dynestic is the all-rounder among CNC machining centers and thus perfectly suited for a colorful mix of materials and a wide variety of connector technology. The intelligent vacuum field control of the Dynestic independently switches the vacuum area required for the respective plate size to active and thus optimizes the applied vacuum power. About the software-controlled EcoVac system, the vacuum pumps switch on in sequence and only when required, thus saving valuable energy. The vacuum required for the respective processing is monitored and sufficient power is provided for this purpose. Valuable information for further processing and assembly of the workpieces is provided by the print module for labels. The labels can contain the commission, the part designation, the machining programs for the edges, barcodes for identification, and, of course, your company logo. Holcere offers several solutions for generating labels from the BetterNest software. The Touch Label Light system adds the label software and the printer to the operating terminal of the Dynestic and allows the labels to be printed by touching the desired workpieces on the nest plan. For a higher degree of automation, the convenient Touch Label Pro system is suitable, which is mounted at the end of the outfeed conveyor belt. Here too, the appropriate label for the respective part is generated and printed when the monitor is touched. The fully automatic direct label system integrated into the machine offers maximum convenience. Here the labels are automatically applied to the correct position on the plate before CNC machining. With the direct label system, process reliability is thus once again significantly increased. With Dynestic, ease of use of the control elements is at the top of the list. The recognized leading and versatile Campus NC Hop software package offers simple programming of even complex parts thanks to a wealth of existing macros and auxiliary functions such as easy snaps, free planes, auxiliary geometrics, and much more. This means that, in addition to furniture parts, complex components can be generated fully parametrically with just a few clicks. All programming levels are arranged in an extremely clear and user-friendly manner. In the intuitively operated Tool Management MT Manager, you equip your machine with the necessary tools, while the application area, important tool parameters, and profiles can always be kept in view. On the 21.5-inch multi-touch screen, you can already work dynamically and with fingertip feeling while programming. The Holzherr BetterNest nesting software is responsible for optimum and waste-optimized results. The rectangular nesting function fits furniture parts and other rectangular components into the selected raw panel with just one mouse click. If you like it more individual or molded parts are more frequent, freeform nesting is exactly the right choice. Here, the components are perfectly nested into each other, taking into account the outer contour and the grain pattern. To guarantee maximum process reliability, BetterNest has been equipped with additional intelligent features. Small parts can be milled in the nesting plan with the desired machining strategies, onion skinning, where the parts are milled in several steps, or with small bridges, the so-called bridging mode. Also, in the standard and of growing importance is the professional DXF import of components and nest plans from CAD software. Drawn with suitable layers, the CAD drawing can even be placed directly on the work center and thus virtually on the machine table, and then processed without intermediate steps. Thanks to the open interface to post-processors, Holzherr machining centers thus also offer enormous flexibility for data transfer from leading CAD/CAM programs. Via the BetterNest Plus add-on module, complete data records can also be read in the defined CSV format and automatically nested in the BetterNest freeform software. This means that even the transfer of large orders with a large number of individual parts is no problem. The sequence simulation of the CNC program supplied as standard can optionally be extended to the 3D ablation simulation shown here. With the optional touch tool length measurement, the precise and fast length measurements of standard tools is fully automatic. The measured length is automatically corrected in the tool database. Important sensor data such as spindle temperature, tool imbalance and double speed monitoring are provided by the chip control spindle sensor. Helpful hints and warnings are perfect, especially in combination with the VIA Cockpit digitization package. Perfect in combination with the VIA Cockpit digitalization package and the possibility to display these messages for prevention also on the VIA Condition module of mobile devices. The integrated drilling unit is ideally set up for row drilling and back panel grooves in furniture and structural engineering. For even more flexibility, the XL drill head can also be selected. The machine software automatically optimizes the tool sequence. The speed and feed rate are also trimmed via the control system to achieve long tool life and high performance at the same time. Of course, traditional dowel connections are also quickly inserted. Horizontal drilling for dowels and mini-fix can be carried out in a second machining of the workpieces on specifically developed vacuum suction cups. The vacuum cups can be operated with or without hoses, depending on the vacuum performance requirements. Profile milling, groove joints and other milling work are thus also no problem. This is particularly convenient in combination with a front stop row. You need a quick cut through a workpiece? With the Direct Cut software's single cut function, you save yourself a trip to the sizing saw. The laser shows you the way. Was a workpiece damaged during assembly? Is a base missing on the construction site? Or do you still need a few additional shelves? With the optional direct cut module with line laser display, a few mouse clicks are all it takes to turn your leftover pieces into valuable work pieces. The line lasers show you the exact course of the cutting lines at the touch of a button, thus also allowing you to avoid wood defects or damage in the finished components. Another interesting application is light reflective engraving with the Pick2Plate software, which is available as an accessory. For this, digital images are simply read in and the colors are automatically converted into milling depths. Fascinating images in 3D effect are created for versatile use from store fitting to private objects. The Dynastic series from Holzher is the ideal all-rounder for your workshop. The operator is relieved by smart functions and permanently informed about the operating status of the machine via the LED machine logo. A massive gantry design combined with high-quality machine components such as precise synchro drives, hardened linear guides and steel belt deflection, and the Eco air conditioning unit for the control cabinet installed as standard make the Dynastic a reliable partner for your production. Contact your Holzher partner for an individual and convincing live demo.